Hey guys, Sunshine Baker here. Joining me today is Mr. Sunshine Baker.
What's going on, guys?
And today we will be showing you how to make up, tell them,
Pokemon cake.
Alright, we'll need one box of cake mix to split between two 9-inch cake pans.
Okay, and then we're going to use the other box to make the Pokeball, and we're going to be using a small round bowl for that.
You'll need 1 cup of water, 3 eggs, and half a cup of oil. You want to beat together all for 2 minutes. Now we're going to pour the batter into our prepared pans.
I'll go get them. We're using 2 9-inch pans for this. Okay.
Now you want to bake at 350 for 25 minutes. And now I cut the cakes down, and now we're going to frost them.
And we're back. Now, as you can see, I frosted the cake and I added 5 cake pops to start the cake. Now we're going to be rolling out white fondant and covering the whole entire cake.
And now that we have our cake covered in white fondant, you want to roll out black fondant and place a 9-inch cake pan on top and cut that out. As I'm doing this, Joe will be placing pre-cut stars onto the cake. And now that we've made our second batch of batter, we're going to pour it into our greased small bowl. This will be used for our Pokeball. You want to bake it at 350 for about 50 minutes or until done. And now we're going to make our Pokeball. You'll need red and white fondant, and you'll be placing over the 2 halves of our cakes. Here's the white.
I'll be doing this and she'll be doing the red. Okay. Now it's key to make sure you center the fondant on the piece of cake here. You're going to want to take your time as you're doing this, make sure it gets on nice and even. I said, yeah, just make sure.
I got it.
Oh, you got it? You got it.
I got it.
Oh, she's got it. Alright, here we go. And you're just going to want to cut off the excess when you're ready. Still got a little
How's yours coming?
It's coming alright. It's fighting me a little bit here, but not bad. And this all will just come with experience. Once you're better with working with fondant, this will be, you know, easier for you. At first, it may be a little difficult. Okay, I think I'm almost ready to cut mine actually.
Oh.
All right, I guess I'll give mine a.
Here's the knife.
Okay. Give it a little cut. It seems like a sharper knife would be easier to cut it. More dull kind of drags the fondant a little bit. So just get a nice sharp knife to do the cutting. And you're going to want to try to make it nice and smooth with no wrinkles. Alright, how's yours looking?
That's real good.
Yours looks real good.
Thank you.
I'll do a little bit extra folding once I get the excess off here. Okay, almost done here. Yours looks great.
So does yours.
It's absolutely great. Okay. So we'll do that. Almost done. Okay, here's the knife, and now I'm going to be dealing with the excess. Now, it's totally optional, but as you guys may have noticed, we did pre-frost our pieces of cake here just to make sure the fondant stays on nice and even. And
plus it tastes better.
Yeah, and it tastes better. Okay, I think I'm happy with mine. I'm quite happy with that. With the excess
Almost
there.
done mine.
Okay. I guess I'll grab the frosting first, because we're going to need that in a second. Would you like to put the Pokeball? I guess we'll put it on the tray here. Okay. Oh, wow, yours looks great. Okay,
There's ours.
Okay. Okay, so now what? The white? We're going to put the white as the base, right?
Yep, I'm going to put them together.
Okay, let me try to move
You
this.
just get a spatula or something.
Yeah, get a spatula. We're going to grab a spatula here. Or fork works too.
Okay. Whoop.
Nice. Okay, let me see that. Need to flip mine over too. Ooh, mine's a little stuck. Be careful.
Want to put some icing on yours?
Yep.
How about you put yours on there first? Ready?
Okay, here we
I think
go.
it'd be a good idea.
Okay.
You centered? You
Yeah.
can't see.
And there you go.
Ta-da! We'll put some icing on there, put the red one on top.
Alright, 1 second. I'm going to move it over a little bit here. Alrighty, so now we have our cake centered on the top here. And we're just going to cover it up with icing. Make sure everything stays together. Almost done.
That'd be good.
Okay, there you go.
That was the hard part.
Here comes the hard part. Try to keep it nice and even here.
Ta-da!
Okay, there we
There's
have
our
it.
Pokeball.
There is our Pokeball.
Want to get the black strip?
Yep, 1 second. I'm actually going to clean my hands off quickly here.
Okay.
You can grab it though and start.
So we've got a black strip of fondant, and we're going to wrap it around for the band of the Pokeball.
Let's put a little
Put a little frosting
Put a
on
little
it.
frosting on to make sure it stays. Just hold the ball, make sure you don't lose it there. You don't want to use too much frosting because you don't want excess, if it's possible. You can always wipe off later though. You do. Nice and thick there. Okay. A little bit
A
more.
little bit more.
A little bit bigger of a gap on this side, so
More frosting.
more frosting. Almost done, just a little bit more. Okay. Looks good so far.
That does look good.
Alright. I'm gonna spin the cake a little bit. There we go, thank you.
There we go.
Getting there. Alright.
Ready?
Just about.
Wipe your fingers off.
Yeah, wipe my fingers off.
Tastes good.
Yep. Okay, that should do it. Alright, now go ahead. You want to start the band up there?
Yep. You want to hold this side?
Sure.
Ready?
Try to do it nice and even there between the two balls, or the two halves. And you can always wipe away the excess. Alright, here, let me grab the knife. We're going to cut away the excess band here. Very carefully, that is. I'm going to grab a little piece of frosting for you as well to hold it together.
Okay.
Okay, grab that. You done there? Okay. And we're going to get a little frosting just to hold the band together. nice and tight. Like such. Alright. And that is good. And now, when you're done, you can clean it up a little bit. Now what we have to do is put on our push button for the Pokeball, which as you can see, I also pre-cut those out as well.
Okay. Some frosting. Be the front of the cake.
Yep.
Here we go.
Nice and
Flush there. There. Want to do the rest?
and we'll do the rest here. Oops, move that. Now this is optional, but as you can see here, we did leave a gap, and we are going to be adding the Pokemon logo right here. But if not, you can just fill it in with stars. It's totally optional for you guys if you'd like to do that. So I'm just going to put a little bit of frosting on the button here. Okay, like such. And we're going to put our little ring here on. Like I said, you can always touch this up when you're done.
We'll clean it up.
And there is our little push button. Now let's get a toothpick for Pikachu. So I'll grab that in a second.
Okay. We did make a Pikachu out of fondant. Isn't he cute?
Oh boy, getting that wisdom. Alrighty, and we'll just
It's gonna sit right on top.
I was gonna say
Okay.
alright, so let's take a little toothpick in here just to hold him up, make sure he doesn't fall over. Get him on there nice and easy, if possible.
We're gonna stick him in first.
Stick him in first, that works too. He's a little cold, we did freeze him. Just to make sure you stay together.
Ta-da!
And there you have our Pokemon cake.
And here we have our finished cake. Take a look. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe.
And tune in next week to see more bacon.
Bye!